Hey there, friends. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I am Amber, and I would love to tell you what's on my cart. So I recently came across some videos of some people that I subscribe and watch on YouTube. And last year, I guess they did a hashtag, I believe it was called Crochet Craft Cart. Something to that tune. I planned on looking it up when I'm done recording this video, but I wanted to pop on here for a quick video of my own, just because I thought it'd be fun to share my knowledge or share my, how I organize my cart. Now, I just recently did this cart. I've had it set up for maybe about 2 months-ish, somewhere around there. So it's a work in progress. I recently got some cup thingies that I can hang off the side. It has these little hook handle things to hang it on the side of the cart, so that way you can take it out. I mean, you could very well put this on the inside of the cart and it will hold, keep things separated from falling around inside the actual levels, or you can hang them on the outside. I have enough stuff on there that it works better for me on the outside. So anyhow, I don't want to chit chat too much about all this, otherwise this will be like an hour-long video. I'm good at that. So, and I do apologize for the lighting. I do have a light over here, but it's too white, so it makes everything look, I don't know, very pale. So I do plan on getting some more light to kind of light me up from over here, because I feel like I'm a little dark. So, but otherwise the lighting behind me is fantastic, because this is the closet lighting that I have behind me. So, and the lighting in my room is pretty good. So anywho, real quick, I have on each level, I have a couple of these cups, and in this one I have all the crochet hooks that I would grab for regularly, or also my nice hooks. So I have trying to grab this other one here. Come here. So I have my 2 furls hooks. I have my, I believe this is the metal streamline, and this is an acrylic resin hook. I guess resin is acrylic, because resin, epoxy, acrylic, they're all plastic basically. And then I have the 3 Omi hooks. This blue one is a resin hook. This brownish looking one is also a resin hook, and this lighter brown one here in the middle is a part resin here in the middle where it's blue sparkles, and then the other part's wooden. I cannot for the life remember what they used for the wood. Maybe, I don't think it was teak, but it could have been. I have myself an O-Fire hook. It is an emerald birthstone one for mine and my daughter's birthstone, and I do plan on gifting this one to her. And then I have a set of the bigger prim hooks. So I had been debating these for the longest time, whether I wanted to actually get some. I had I had one of these for a while. I just didn't use it very much, but ever since I started buying hooks like these Omis and the furls, I started looking more into more hooks. And these prim hooks, they're pretty nice. They're plastic, but they're really smooth. So give them a try if you haven't already. They're actually pretty good. Oh, and in this thing I have, I don't know if I can get this to show up with the lighting, but these are vintage boy hooks that I got off of eBay. And to be honest, I got them just for the nostalgia, not to actually use these. I know I'm gonna get flack for that, but I think these are just awesome to have. So they go up there with those special hooks too. And then I have another one that has clothespins, just to, I don't know, just have them. For my adding machine, that's what it is. That's right, because this cart has a slew of extra pieces and parts for different things that I have, and then also like tools that are useful to use along with some of the yarn crafts that I partake in. And then I have these like little mini clamps from the Dollar Tree. I got these because that was another thing I saw people use. Oops. Is to use these as weights on your work, as to pull, like if you have maybe more difficult yarn that runs through the adding machine, you can put like little weights like this, clamp them onto the work, and it'll pull it down so it won't, you know, pop off the teeth and you end up with drop stitches or something. So another cup I have on here, I have my empty toothbrush holders for whenever so if I ever decide to travel with them, I have some of them with cotton balls in it, and it allows for some of like the resin hooks. It gives me something to put them in that's hard, and it's not those, you know, those flimsy cardboard containers that these furls get shipped in. If only all those expensive hook companies would take a page out of Opar's book. I mean, she's doing pretty well for herself and can still do this. I think this is the cutest little packaging, and it keeps the hook safe. I keep this because that way it stays safe. So that's my little spew there. I think that if you're gonna charge an arm and a leg for crochet hooks like that, for the resin hooks, the handmade ones, I don't know how much more it would take to make these little plastic tube thingies that would protect the hooks better. Anywho, in two of my cups, storage dividers, I don't know, do you call these cups? I have lots and lots of stickers. I have a problem. I'm Amber, and I way over buy. And sometimes I do it because, I don't know, I can't, one is never enough. One package of stickers is never enough. So these are just a bunch of random, literally random stickers. I just wanted some fun stickers, especially for my kids to, I let the older two dig through these and pull out some stickers for their water bottles. These are meant for water bottles or like computers and stuff, so they're supposed to be waterproof. And then these are motivational ones. So like this one says, it doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you don't stop. And the other one says, take the risk or lose the chance. So those are some motivational ones. Oh, I got one stuck. Some motivational ones here. And then I just have some loose ones in here that I had picked out for myself. I went through and I was like, oh, that's a nice little almost watercolor pumpkin, and just simple. On the bottom shelf here, I have a bunch of like little boxes like this. This just has a bunch of random tools in it for like the Addy, a couple extra of these little feet thing for the this cube shelf back here, like just a place to store like extra pieces and parts. And I know I can look here for those things. And then I have so this is a box from IKEA. They may or may not still have these. They're in rainbow colors, I believe. Pink, actually no, there's 4 colors. Pink, blue, yellow. Actually, it might be a rainbow color, I'm not sure, because I can't remember what all the colors were that I had, but I know I have pink and blue, and clear. and yellow, and they used to have yellow. So I don't know outside those 4 colors if there's a rainbow of colors or not. Anywho, this is a 98-cent pencil box from Walmart, and in it I have just some more extra little tools and whatnot for all my yarny, you know, crafts that I partake in. So I have my pom-pom makers, and again, I could not just buy the one size. I had to have all 4 sizes that was available at the time. This is an extra punch needle I got for my daughter when I bought her some punch needle stuff for her Christmas. I bought a couple extra hooks because I wasn't sure what would work best for her. And then I have some swivel, what are these called? Swivel something or others. You can make those crochet wind spinners. And these are swivels. They're just swivels. But I have two different kinds of swivels to attach to the crocheted wind spinners. That's just one application you can use them for. There's a whole slew of other ideas. On the bottom shelf here, I also have some wire. This is like craft wire that you can bend. It's a smooth, like aluminum look to it. I think I got this from Michael's. Yeah. And then I'll have to show, if it didn't have my daughter's name, I'd show you the word that I did. But you can make words, bend them into a shape, bend this into like a word or something, or even a shape, or pick like an outline of a castle or something, and you can take these I-cords and actually, before you tie up the ends, you can fish these, or fish the wire, sorry, HEI. You can fish the wire through the end and feed these I-cords that you make from a I-cord machine. You can slide on here, kind of make like a decorative word art, word shape, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so far I've only done the one, because I was like, the way I went about doing it, I completely did it wrong. Well, I shouldn't say I did it completely wrong. I should have fed on the wire, the I-cord fabric onto the wire first before I bent it into shape. I bent it into my daughter's name, then decided, oh, I'm gonna put the I-cord on there. You should definitely put the I-cord on first and then bend it into shape. I also have safety eyes. My brain could not think. I guess it's too early in the morning. I'm re-recording this video because the last one I made last night, it was late last night, and I went on jibber-jabbering about everything. So I'm gonna try to make this a little quicker. But I have basically, I don't know if these are all the sizes, but I have, these are from Amazon. I don't know if I can link things just yet in my description boxes, but if you comment below, like wanting to know where the links are and stuff, I will try to attach them there. So, because there's a lot on here I've bought over the years from Amazon, so I don't know if they still have it on there or not, but like 90% of the stuff on here is either from a local store here in town or off Amazon, which I think everybody buys off Amazon. Like these, this is a neck light that can go back on your neck, and it can hang off and illuminate your project in front of you, whether it be reading, crochet, knitting, you know, something that you need more light to do, like darker yarns, or if it's not enough lighting in the room, you can use this to illuminate. And it has 3 levels of, and I think it also changes temperature. Yep. So you can change the temperature of the light as well. This is a hammer. Like, this came with this bookshelf. Like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. I broke one of my pieces on the bookshelf with this thing, and I can't get it back off now without breaking it more. So I'm just like, it's down at the bottom, towards the bottom, one of the first levels. So it shouldn't be an issue, you know, snagging on it and stuff. So I do have extra of those little feet black pieces that if I can figure out a way to get it off, I can replace it. My husband might have to help me with it, but without tearing the whole thing apart, it's stuck on there, and it's okay. It's for the house. If you know, you know. So anyway, this, I don't know why I'm keeping it, but it's on my cart on the bottom shelf. So it's like one of those, I'll keep it to keep it. And then I have one of these little, this is like a little divider. I believe these came from Michael's with the, I don't know, with the cart accessories that you can buy. And I just have some stuff sitting in here. So this is a pencil box that's full of like all my extra, my extra hooks. And it slides out. So this is a good travel thing to use if you wanted. But these are like hooks, like, you know, I just don't grab for very often. This is a Hobby Lobby Yarnology hook, I believe. Anywho, they're just not hooks I grab for very often, so they just hang out in here. I will pull them out from very rare time to time, and play with them. I mean, because who doesn't play with their hooks? Another punch needle, a little bit better punch needle. So this one was $5.99, the other one was $1.49. So I got some different options for her if she needed them, and then possibly to maybe even try myself. So, and it's still in its package, haven't opened it. Steel hooks, I've had these for years. They're still in their original packaging that I got them in. And I literally have made less than a handful. I can't even think. Maybe 2. I don't know. It's been so long since I've attempted to use these steel hooks. I literally use this packaging as their case. So like if I need to pull one out, I just pull one out, use it, and put it back in. So, but like I said, I haven't used it in several years, but I still have it for the, you know, you just never know when inspiration's gonna hit and you get the motivation to try it again or pull it back out or whatever. This case is my second one from the brand. I have this one here. This one is like a teal turquoise color. And I use it it travels around between all my project bags and around the house and out in the world. This is basically my go bag. It has, you know, the hooks, all the different Clover and More hooks live in this case, because they're my favorites. And so I like to have them all together. And yes, you can see there's a few missing. But over here, this is a fairly deep pocket. It does have more room. It's just a little squished at the moment. But this has like you can see I have a craft knife in there, but this box here is my needles. I have a tape measure, I have my scissors, I have my crochet hook sizing guide, I have chapstick, I have pen. It's, like I said, this is like my crochet go bag. But anyway, that same brand, I loved that case so much that I bought myself a bigger one to store my Tunisian crochet hooks in that I had bought recently before I bought this. It does have a little handle on here that if you wanted to carry it, you could. It's black with gold trimming. But these are Knitter's Pride. I'm one of those. I can't speak. I have done Tunisian crochet in the past, and I had I can't remember what they're called. I had the Afghan hooks, you know, the really long ones with the little stoppers on the ends. I gifted those to my daughter because I bought myself this nice set that, I have these upside down, that have their own little swivel cords and cords to go with them, and little tools here. I put them in this case, and I had every intention of picking them up as soon as I got them and just playing around with Tunisian crochet again, because it's been years since I've tried it. I have done it, but I didn't have this stuff, and I can make projects and stuff with this. I made Star Spangled Banner blanket, well, squares to turn into a blanket, and I hadn't gotten around to sewing them into the rows and, you know, sewing the rows together and then doing the border. I don't know, like, because it's taken me so long to work on it and finish it, I decided I didn't know what to do with it. So I reached out to some friends and said, you know, I just don't have the motivation to finish this anymore. I lost the, I don't know, I lost the motivation for that particular project. So I had people reach out and say they would be willing to finish it for me. So I sent the pattern and the blanket off with them, and I'm anxious to see what happens and how long it takes them to get it done, because it's a decent sized blanket. It's probably maybe a throw size, maybe a full size bed size blanket. I'm not sure. I just accidentally turned my light on here. My neck light, I bumped it on. Anywho, I'm trying to put this stuff back on here so that way it less cleanup in a few minutes after I'm done with this, but it's just taking me a minute to get these back on here. The second level, I have a plastic jar from the Dollar Tree that I put my lobster claw little keychain attachments on there, so I can make little wristlets with my, you know, you can make wristlets out of yarn, crochet them, and you can do all kinds of ways. For the life of me, I cannot remember if this came from Amazon or Hobby Lobby. It's one of the two, but it's basically just a little circular stitch marker holder. But I'm sure if you wanted to get this and not use the stitch markers and use this for something, you probably could. I have another pencil case here. This is a neat one. It's got a little top compartment. I got crochet stickers in there, more stickers. Bought them all about the same time. These stickers are from Etsy, on Etsy shop on Etsy. And then it just has a bunch of random tools in here for like just anything and everything. Like I have some pom-pom like holders. They hold them. You wrap the elastic around these on the hats. I have some some tags that you can put on projects, T-pins, just some extras. You know, like I said, this cart just holds a lot of stuff that, you know, like say I need that, I don't know, that extra replacement needle for my Addy machine. I can come get it off of here. Or I need a crochet hook or safety eyes. I wish I could find the brand name of this darn thing, but it looks like a pill holder, which the concept is the same, but this is actually from a bead storage company. I can't remember what their name was, but you basically push a little button here and you can push these doors open. So it would work for medicine if you needed it to, but it's locked in place. And then I have a little pencil pouch. This thing is, it opens up wide. Like, it's got a wide, like you could fit a crap ton of pens and pencils and markers and whatnot in here, but I decided to use it because I don't need any more pouches for pens and pencils. So I decided to put this is that tulip I-cord maker that I have. Decided to throw that in there so that way it has a place to, it's stored and it has a place for that little weight that comes with it that's not attached to store with it as well. Because I like things to be together, that go together. Like, you know, I don't want to have to be hunting down all the pieces and parts for things. So these are from Southpaw Fiber Arts, I believe. This is their little logo on Etsy. I hope I'm getting her name right. Shauna, I think is her name. But she 3D prints these tools and whatnot for the adding machine. I don't have my new ones. I just recently bought some tensioners from them that they make. But these are Fair Isle tools. You can use these to make Fair Isle with the adding knitting machine. It's supposed to make it a little easier. I haven't quite perfected it yet, so we'll get there. On the top, you know what, I'm going to turn this a little bit here. Now that I'm on the top, I don't know if you can see this. Over here, I have a mesh magazine holder. It has my pattern books in it at the moment. I do not have more than this. I have like a handful, but I am very quickly buying more and more books off Amazon for amigurumis and stuff like that. And then I have a Dollar Tree cup holder that has, it's like an air-filled cup. You know, it's got the two layers, and then inside it has those little foam beads, and so they're staticky, and they just roll around in there. And then I also have a cutting machine picker, like a pick from the Dollar Tree as well. So very cheap option for catching those drop stitches on the adding machine that someone recommended. I have a clear jar on here. This originally housed my hooks, so for right now they're right here until they start getting in my way, and the moment they annoy me one time, they'll probably go back in here. And to be honest, they probably will, because I don't know, I haven't decided if I like this or not. Like I said, this is still a work in progress cart. And then behind there, I don't know if you can see these, I have some notebooks so I can write down like things that I see on the YouTube streets or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, just, you know, ideas that I want to do, like projects, or write down patterns that I see if I can. And then I also have my, get out of here a little bit. This is not a Yarn Genie brand, but it is off of Amazon. If you just go to the search bar and type in Yarn Genie, you should find a whole bunch of different options from different brands for this. I couldn't tell you which one this one was specifically, because it's, you know, it's not one of those that puts their brands on things. But it is a glorified towel holder, towel paper holder, paper towel holder. Good grief, I can't talk this morning. But you can set your little cakes on here and pull from the outside if you wanted to, and it spins very, very freely. It's so smooth. This thing will get to whipping around so fast. It's crazy. I've used it to ball wind before, and it goes almost too fast to where the stuff starts wrapping on itself. So I said, probably shouldn't use that anymore. So because I think I was trying to wind from the outside of the ball of the cake instead of the inside, because I'd wound it too much from the inside, and I didn't know if I was untwisting said yarn, so I wanted to try the outside. So that's why I tried using this, and it worked. I don't know that it helped, but it worked. Yeah, that's what's on my cart. I managed to knock off about 10 minutes of my time here, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is green and purple colors. I like green and purple. Mardi Gras colors. I don't know, jewel tones, peacocks, you know, those kind of, just those deep, rich, royal blue, purples, emeralds, you know, those are my faves. But I love all colors. Like, I don't color discriminate when it comes to yarn and just visual things to decorate with. So, like, I just like color. I mean, my room has browns and blues in it, and they're, you know, they're neutral colors, but it still doesn't feel like drab, if that makes any sense. So thank you, friends, so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it wasn't too long for you guys. I'm gonna let this load and get this uploaded hopefully today sometime, and I will see you on the next video, friends. Have a great day.